Okay, let me share a quick story. Few years ago, cloud infrastructure setup used to take few days, sometimes even a week. In fact, it's not a cloud. If I'm talking about the on-premise infrastructure setup, it was taking too much time. Engineers had to manually configure server, network, and deploy everything. Today, with the tool like Azure DevOps and Terraform, the same infrastructure can be created in a minute using the code. So, good morning, everyone. As most of you know, my name is Aradhya Singh. In today's workshop, I will show you how modern cloud infrastructure is set up, or whatever the different major components are available in Azure DevOps. Last week, there was a session where I was talking about the foundation of DevOps. In fact, DevOps versus normal open source DevOps versus Azure DevOps. And today I'm going to talk about the course content that we are going to cover in Azure DevOps and Terraform integrated training. Plus, I'll pick up one of the service. Practically, I will start the implementation today. So the program name is Azure DevOps and Terraform. The question is, what is DevOps and why Terraform? If Terraform is something else, is a different tool, different platform available. So why we should learn the Terraform with the Azure DevOps? So just wanted to tell you, nowadays, industry is looking for the quick delivery. In case you're planning to deliver anything very quickly, you have to use the some form. So Terraform is one of the automated platform which we will use for the quick delivery. Plus in Azure DevOps, Microsoft is offering total 5 services. The services are Azure Repos, which is also called the repository, Azure Board. Azure Board is mainly used for the agile planning, project management, and end-to-end tracking. The third is called the pipeline. That is also called the CI/CD pipeline. We have one more option available, which is called the artifact. But in artifact, it's not a big thing. So what we have done, we have introduced another major thing, which is called the deployment agent. When you'll go for the interview or real-time situation, uh, artifact is a very small thing. It can be covered in 30 minutes. So what we have done, we have introduced something very new, which no one is covering, which is called the deployment agent. So we'll cover multiple type of deployment agent with the test planning and end-to-end Terraform integration. So what the plan is? The plan is to start with the Terraform, basics of the Terraform. Then after it, we will start the intermediate and advanced level of the Terraform with the integration of Azure DevOps services. So total 5 services are available in Azure DevOps.
So guys, before we go ahead, I want to ask you how many of you can show your hands, you can show emojis. How many of you attended the last session? Type 1 if you attended the last session. Or yeah, oh, so many people attended. Fair enough. So guys, as you know, in the last session, Adhya covered a wide things. He talked about industry. He talks about opportunities. He talked about a lot of things to show you why it is important. What is the market for it? He talked about Patrick Du Bois, who coined the word DevOps, right? But he also said, what is the difference between open source versus Azure, which is Microsoft Stack, right? He talked about why Microsoft Stack is so popular, why it is ruling the world right now, along with Terraform. So today's class, we had decided, as many of you will remember, we had decided that today's class will give you what exactly we are teaching, how we are teaching it, and give you a specific technical implementation so that when you go today, you will have complete confidence. Okay, I learned something really from a technical standpoint. The way that Aradhya typically teaches in real classes, today is a real class, by the way. See slides, beautiful. See, what are we seeing on the screen? We are seeing beautiful slides, right? We are seeing beautiful, presentation of topic. I'm seeing some green, yellow, blue, all these nice colors. I'm very impressed, right? Now, guys, think for a minute. What do the hiring managers want? Anybody can tell me. Please tell me, what do the hiring managers are looking for?
People with hands-on knowledge plus as well as solid fundamentals.
Thank you, Dipanshu. Because they are not going to ask. We all know. We are all at least graduates. We all come from different walks of life. Dipanshu, you have done some project management, scrum management and whatnot. You are a master of multiple technologies. Similarly, we have many people like Pramila just said, she's come from a power platform background, so she has a lot of experience also. Now the thing is, nobody in the world is going to give you 20 lakhs. Everybody here loves money, right? Including myself. Ardha loves money. We all love money because we need money for our daily living, right? The more money, the better it is. Simple. I'll not, put sugar coat it. Now, in order to go for higher bands, nobody is going to ask us what is Azure DevOps, who is Patrick DeBois, what is Terraform. They will be definitely, like Dipanshu said, will be asking hands-on questions. How will we answer hands-on question? Dipanshu, how do we answer hands-on questions? Should we option A? Option A is, hey, why don't I? By the way, we have written a free guide on Azure services. So I will say, take my guide for free. I will give you the best PDF. It will have 300 pages, right? I will also offer you free Microsoft documentation, links to it. I will also offer you free videos. Now what happens is, typical candidates, if you go to LinkedIn, and Ardha must be laughing at me because and Virat will be laughing as well. When you go to LinkedIn, what people do is they buy for 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, or 2000 rupees, or XYZ. They will buy a PDF or get a PDF from LinkedIn for free, and they will ratify all these questions like we do in the 10th exams. Everybody does in 9, 10, 12 standard. They will say, okay, this question was asked in 5 interviews, this question was in 7 interviews. If I remember all those questions, I am through. L1 clear ho jayega, L2 clear ho jayega. I'll be great. I'll be cracking all the interviews. That is the belief. That is totally wrong. It does not work in 2026 March. It will not work at all. People will say, and we take interviews daily, so I'm telling you from experience. People say, Baba, you gave a lot of bookish answers, but the moment we probed you, how do you do it? You were blank. So we like you, but let's say even if you have cleared L1, why didn't you take a 15 days break or one month break? Come back to us in a month when you're prepared, and then you take the exam. This is the truth that I'm seeing in not only what I'm saying is does not only apply to Azure DevOps and Terraforms, it applies to Azure Mastery, the other course Aradhya has. It also applies to Databricks, it applies to Fabric. Every single day, I'm seeing that people who are clearing multiple interviews, the only difference between them, people are high paying and they have actually practiced the technical implementations of it. So it's that simple. Back to Aradhya.
Thank you, Arun. So what we have done, we have divided entire journey in 12 phases. For example, first we'll start with the foundation. Then after it, Terraform implementation will start. So the Terraform implementation will start from the second day and it will complete at last day. So during this period, what we will do, we'll complete the implementation of the 5 services available in Azure DevOps, small projects also. So there'll be one big project which will take time. Apart from this big project, we'll deliver. We have planned to start few, like somewhere between 3 to 5 small projects also. So by end of the course, you will complete total 6 projects. And the first, as I told you, the first phase we will start with the foundation, then Terraform, then detailing repositories, agile planning, how you can prepare, manage, monitor the infrastructure, DevOps pipeline, deployment agents, test planning, governance, project, and portfolio and certification. So total, we have divided the entire journey in 12 phases. Duration, as I told you, first classes will start from next Saturday. The time will be India timing morning, and it's the same time. And the other content which will be covered. So what I'll do, the content, updated content, I'll share with all of you in your WhatsApp groups. Plus here, as I was telling, we have total five different type of services available in Azure DevOps. One is the board. Board is one service. So this is mainly used for the project management, end-to-end tracking, transparency, budgeting, estimation, and many other activities it is used. Second is repositories. Repository where you store your source code. If you are working as a data engineer, software engineer, or infrastructure engineer, in all the cases, there'll be some code available. So where you have to maintain the source code, it's called the repos. So Git is also the part of it, plus pipeline. So what the plan is to cover some Azure infra services and some PaaS services. That end-to-end implementation will show you in Azure pipeline using the CI/CD pipeline. Test planning, this is very important for the developers as well as for the tester. If anyone who is from the development background, what they are doing, they are also testing. For example, I'm working as a data engineer or software engineer, so I have to write my own test cases. So testing and planning is also the part of it. And finally, deployment agent. So the plan is to cover multiple deployment agent like Microsoft hosted agent, self-hosted agent, typical Terraform deployment pipeline, and best practice architecture. So these will be covered. So total 5 DevOps services will be covered, plus end-to-end Terraform will be covered. In today's session, what I'm planning to start with the Azure DevOps board. One more thing wanted to tell you. In year 2026, DevOps is not good to have. It's a must to have. Long time back, like 2 to 3 years back, it was good to have. If you understand, if you know the DevOps, very good. But nowadays, if you're working as a developer, administrator, architect, data engineer, any type of data engineer, in all the project DevOps is used. In fact, what you can do, you can check in 78% cloud project DevOps, Azure DevOps is mandatory. So DevOps is quite famous. Earlier, there were different team available, but nowadays, because of the industry transformation expectation from the customers, that if you go to DevOps, you must.
I will give some feedback here, Aradhya. So, guys, the way it works is we have. So you might be aware that Center of Excellence teaches a lot of courses. It teaches Databricks. It teaches Fabric. It teaches many other things. Right? Let's talk about these two. Today, my data engineers, people who did MS Fabric, data engineering course, people who did Databricks courses, right? So they learned whatever they had to learn within that, the entire building of pipeline, right from ingestion to the presentation layer. They learned everything and they were very good. So they were able to answer. They did projects in that. They not only did the projects, but just like Azure DevOps, they uploaded their project in the form of portfolio, and we taught them how to upload, how to make a portfolio site and upload it on either Google Sites or Wix platform. And we'll be teaching this batch also, right? How to do that. Now, when they went for interviews, Dipanshu, इसलिए आपके लिए especially है, you are a member from long term. So when they went for these interviews, what happened was people said, yeah, tell me about Databricks, tell me about Fabric. They asked the typical questions there. They asked some trap questions, probing questions. So our people were able to answer all the questions. Now there's a difference. 3 years back, when people used to go to interviews, simpler questions were asked. Fabric has been there only for 2 years. Nowadays, what is happening is the market is becoming competitive. Now, the question that they were asked is, please tell us how you are implementing your CI/CD. Please tell us how you are doing DevOps. How are you interacting with the DevOps team? And they are expecting, if any of you have given any data engineering interview, for example, and this is just one example, or if you are in a typical software engineering field, they will say, if you haven't had any experience, because for example, Fabric is there, but Fabric is of the Microsoft stack, right? So obviously they want you to be very familiar with DevOps, because they don't want to hire. So let's say I'm a hiring manager, my budget is 20 lakhs or 25 lakhs or 30 lakhs is my budget to hire one person, right? Now I don't want to give 30 lakhs separately to a data engineer and 30 lakhs separately to a DevOps engineer. I want one person whom I can give 35 or 40 even. If he knows both the skills, then they want to hire somebody who is slightly multi-skilled. That is the reality of the market.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
I'm just supporting the statement that this is in reality. You can come and attend our Databricks, come and attend our Fabric, come and attend any classes. Regardless of whichever course you're doing, CI/CD is a reality, and all the concepts that are there, that are there talked about, Azure DevOps Board, Agile planning, um, this is the true reality of today's market. Back to Another.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. One second. So, guys, in last session, what I told you, DevOps is one of the free service. In fact, Terraform as well as the DevOps, these two are freely available. We have the paid as well as the free version of the DevOps as well as the Terraform available. For the learners, if you're going to start, you can start with the free version. In Terraform, we have two types of platforms available. One is the free one and the second is the paid one. For the time being, we can go with the free one. All the features are available in free as well as the paid one. If I'm talking about the specific about the Azure DevOps, for the Azure DevOps, we need a subscription of Azure DevOps. So subscription is automatically enabled on your Outlook ID or Hotmail ID. If you're using any live ID from the Microsoft, you guys can use it. And for first 5 users, it's free of cost. It means if your team size is 5, 4, 3, 2, then in that case, you no need to pay anything. If the team size is 6, then $10 per user per month you have to pay extra. Means first 5 users free of cost. After it, $10 per user per month is the charges. So for the learning guys, 5 is enough. Okay. So what we can do here, we can start DevOps. The portal for the DevOps is aex.dev.azure.com. This is the portal URL. And what you guys can do, if your company, you guys can use your company ID, or you guys can use Microsoft email ID like hotmail.com, outlook.com. So you see here what I'm doing. I'm going to log into the portal. Here I have multiple email IDs available. So what I'm doing, I'm going to start with my first one, which is default subscription. So this is my first email ID. So whenever the very first time you will try to log in, you have to create an organization. In my case, organization is already available. For example, if you're working for the Walmart, so Walmart is your organization. If you're working for the Coca-Cola, so Coca-Cola will be your organization. So what you can do, If you don't have the organization available, then you can create an organization from here. Or from here you can create. If organization is available, just go and use it. So you see here, 1 second, let me log out first. aex.dev.azure.com. Okay, you see here, this type of pop-up window you'll get here. So if you have any organization already available, just go use it. If you don't have any organization available, so you can click on organization. And here you can pass the name of organization. For example, your organization is Walmart. Walmart is for, okay, Walmart. And this name is already taken by someone. So Walmart, yeah. Okay, so this name is available. Now next, Azure DevOps is one of the service which is available in specific region. Specific region means worldwide we have 70 plus regions are available for cloud, but this service is available normally by geographic. So India is one of the geographic location. In this geographic location, we have 3 regions available. So for India, we have setup available in India. Okay. Next, what you can do, you can pass the captcha here. So it's a L4K, L4K, J, H, and V. It's taking some time to create an organization. So one more thing, if you are using any ID, maybe if you don't have the Outlook ID or Hotmail ID, you guys can create a new one. If you have the existing one, that also you guys can reuse. Okay, so guys, you see the left side, organization is ready. Name of organization is Walmart. So what you can do, in one subscription, you can create multiple organizations. So for the time being, I have created one organization, name is Walmart India. Under this organization, what you can do, you can create a multiple project. You see here, from here, you can create a multiple project. Whatever the name of the project you want, you can type here. For example, suppose test project. You see here, what I'm doing, I'm going to create a test project. So finally, this is my organization. Under the organization, you can create a projects. And there's no limit. In case you want to create 1, 2, 10, 20 projects, you can. So guys, what I'm doing, suppose our project name is Walmart ERP or ERP 360. Suppose guys, the project name is ERP 360. So what we can do, we can create a project name is ERP 360. And here, what type of visibility you're planning to go with? So earlier there was a 2 types of visibility available, public and private, but nowadays Microsoft is restricting. So we have 2 types of visibility available. Public means anyone can access. Sarath, can you please turn off the video? Thank you. So here we have 2 types of visibility available. One is the public. So publicly available project can be accessible by anyone. While if the project type is private, so only you and the team members who have the access of the project can access it. So you see here, I'm planning to go with the private access. Here we have multiple type of code repositories are supported by Microsoft. For example, is VSTS, that is also called the TFS. TFS is still available, but under retirement phase. So by end of this year, TFS will be retired. If you're going to create a new project, you'll get the Git here. Plus, whenever you're going to start any project, it's a basic, you're using what type of work item process you are using. You are going to use the Scrum, CMM, Agile process, or basic process. Suppose, guys, I'm saying, okay, in my project, I'm planning to go with the Agile, or I'm planning to go with the Scrum or CMMI. So if you're planning to go with the basics, so all the features will not be available here. All the feature of the Azure DevOps will not be available in the basic one. While if you're planning to go with the Agile, CMM, or Scrum, you'll get the all features of the Azure DevOps available. So guys, in production environment, I'll suggest you guys to not use the basic one. Maybe for the learning you can use, but not in the production environment. So what I'm doing, I'm creating a project here. Okay. So finally, you see here what I was telling. I was talking about the 5 services like artifacts, test planning, pipeline, repositories, and boards. So these are the 5 services available. Plus Kanban dashboard. What you can do, you can create a Kanban dashboard also. Sometimes people are saying there are 6 services, but actually total 5 services are available here. So what we will do, we will start from next week when the class will start from next Saturday. We will start the integration of these 5 services with Terraform, with and without Terraform. So finally my organization is ready. Under the organization, project is ready. So let me tell you one thing. Before this, how exactly we plan? Anyone who already have worked on the Jira? If you have worked on Jira, please type yes or 1. Okay, perfect. So guys, in Jira or in Azure DevOps, so if any company or if your team is using, or your company, your customer is using Azure DevOps, they will not use the Jira. The reason, at same time, there's no meaning to use the 2 different platforms. So here, this is one of the integrated solution where you'll get everything as a package here. For example, if you're using open source DevOps, you have to learn multiple tools, at least 5 to 10 different tools and technology you have to learn, which is not easy. Plus integration of different technology also not easy. So here, integration of DevOps services with the Microsoft Azure services is very easy. The second is for the planning, for the project management also, you no need to buy a new software. Means you no need to buy the Jira. So by default, the Jira type of software is available here, which is called the Azure DevOps Board. In Azure DevOps Board, we have 4 type of work item available. The biggest level of the entity is called the epic. So guys, epic. Under one epic, what you can do, you can create a multiple feature. You see here I can create a feature. Under feature, under epic, what we can do, we can create a multiple features. For example, feature 1, feature 2, and feature 3. Correct? Under feature, what you can do, you can create a user story. User story is also called the product backlog. So here, user story 1, user story 2. This is user story 3 and 4. 5 and 6. So guys, in one epic, you can create a multiple feature. Under one feature, you can create a multiple user story. And under one user story, you can create a multiple task. For example, task 1, task 2, task 3, and task 4. Similarly here, task number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's delete this. Okay, so if you see here we have one-to-many relationship. Means under one epic, we can create a multiple feature. And under one feature, we can create a multiple use story. Under one use story, we can create a multiple task. Now, question is, if you're planning to deliver a project, what should be the duration? So, guys, duration is not fixed. So, in one project, what you can do, if this it's a short duration project, like for 3 months, 6 months, then you can go with the single epic. If the duration of the project is maybe few year, 3 year, 1 year, 5 year, then in that case, what you can do, you can go with the multiple epic. For example, suppose you're going to deliver an ERP, you're going to develop an ERP. The total duration of the ERP development is 3 years. So what you can do, you can create a module wise. Suppose in your ERP, you're going to develop total 5 or 6 module or maybe 10 modules. So what you can do, for every module, you can create one epic. Any questions so far? So what should the duration of the epic? It will be months or years. It may be 6 months, 1 year, 2 year. And what will be the duration of the feature? The feature duration will be months or weeks. Means one feature will complete maybe 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, or maybe 1.5 months. And how much time a user story will take to complete? The user story may take to complete is week or days. And task, any task which will be assigned to you guys, you will take to complete maybe few hours or days. Hours or day. For example, suppose I'm telling you to create a 10 different table, or I'm telling you to create a virtual machine. How much time it will take? Maybe few hours, or maybe it's a very complex, then it may take 1.5 days, 2 days, 3 days. So guys, so how much time one task may take to complete? Maybe few hours, maybe 0.5 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 9 hour, or maybe 2 days. User story will take weeks or days. Feature may take weeks or month, while epic may take few month or year. Now, I'll take a pause. If you have any question related to this, then please unmute and ask your question. Chandra?
Sir, in Jira, we generally have epic, then user story, task, subtask. So the feature is kind of relatable in Jira. Like feature in DevOps is equal to Azure DevOps is equal to user story of Jira. Like is my understanding.
See, whatever sequence you can decide, but normally if I'm planning to go with the out of the box, work items available. So here work item is top level is epic, and then feature, then product backlog. So in Jira, used to say it's a user story, but here it is called the product backlog. Under product backlog or under user story, you can create the task. In case under epic directly, you don't want to create any feature, directly you want to create a user story, that is also possible. So here guys, you'll get the free hand. How you want to design your system or project, you can. For example, suppose I have one epic available. Under this epic, there's no development. Only there'll be some task assigned. So what you can do directly, you can assign the task under the one epic. Or suppose under one epic, I'm planning to assign only defects. So what you can do directly, you can assign the defect under the epic. So it's totally up to you whether you want to go with the out of the box or you want to create a new sequence as per your new requirement. I will show you both.
Rajay, I have a question. So
Yeah.
these user stories, features, and epic. So these naming conventions, does this change based upon the work item type? So we have seen previously like a basic, Scrum, Agile, right, and CMMI. Does
Hmm.
this change based upon the selection?
Mostly not. Mostly not, but
Because
yes, some
yeah,
some part of you're planning to go with the basics. In
yeah,
basic, you will not get everything. For example, in basic, you'll get the epic, you'll not get the feature. Directly, you'll get the user story under the epic. So if you're planning to go with the basic, In beginning, I told you guys there's some limitation. You'll not get the full-fledged feature. Plus, all the type of services also will not be available under the basic one. So normally nowadays, if any company or any customer is using, so normally we are working either on Scrum mode or in Agile mode. So in these two cases, if you're planning to go, then you'll get all the 5 Azure DevOps services available.
The
So
reason I'm asking is because earlier in my previous project, when we used to create these tasks, we used to get apart from, I mean, rather than the user story naming, so we used to see product backlog item rather than the
yeah,
user story. So
yeah,
these days,
that is available. I'll show you. That's why I'm here. I'm telling user story or product backlog. Same is called the product backlog also.
yeah, PBA or
Yeah.
backlog item we used to call it.
Two other point. Whenever you're going to start any project, first you have to create your milestone and your team. Suppose in your team there are total 5 members available. Team is A, member A, B, and C. So you have to create your team also. So let me do one thing. Let me create a team. How to create a team? You see here, this is the Azure DevOps portal, and this is the organization. Here I have 2 projects available. In case you want to rename any of the project, you want to delete the project, technically it is possible. How to do it? Suppose test project. I already have created test project. I'm going to delete it, or I'm planning to modify it. In case you want to make any configuration level of changes at the product level, so click on the project. Left below side, we have option available project setting. Click on the project setting. In case you want to change the name of the project or you want to add the description, you can. In case you are planning to add the multiple admin, that is also possible. Recommendation from Microsoft is to go with at least 2 admin. For the time being, I have 1 admin available in production environment. You should go with at least 2 admin. So can someone tell me why there's a recommendation from Microsoft is to go with the 2 admin?
For backup.
Correct. For the backup purpose means if one is not available, if one admin is not available, at least we can complete our whatever the requirement or changes required, we can manage through the second one. So this is just a recommendation. Microsoft will not force, but you'll get the alert if you have 1 admin available. And you see here, for this project, are you planning to enable all the features? Suppose I'm saying, hey, in my project, only I'm looking for the CI/CD pipeline and a repository. So what you can do, you just go and disable all other services. So guys, whatever the services you want to enable or disable, you guys can control directly from here. So by default, you have total 5 services available. Board, which is flexible for the agile planning, team management, project management, and purpose. Repository, which is mainly used to store the source code. Pipeline for the CI/CD pipeline. This is for the testing and planning, and this is for the artifacts. In case any of the feature, any of the service you don't want to continue, then okay, you can just disable it from here. Or in case you want to delete this project, you can. So one more point here, in one project, what you can do, you can create up to 5,000 teams. There's a limit, like you can create a multiple team. You can create total 500 board. Test planning total 1,500, areas 10,000, iterations 10,000. So these are the limits we have as of now in year 2026. In case you want to delete it, just pass the name of the project, what test project, and delete it. So finally, you see here, this is my organization name is Walmart India. Under it, we have 1 project available. Okay. Next, what I'm doing, I'm going to create a team. In fact, in case you want to delete the organization, that is also possible. You see, or in case you want to manage the organization, click on the organization. Below left side, again, we have an option available here, organization setting. So what you can do, just go and click on organization setting. Under this organization, how many projects you have? As of now, we have single project available. In case you want to create a new project directly from here also, you can create. Okay, or users who all are the part of the organization. As of now, there's one user available. Okay, in case you want to invite someone, so directly from here you guys can add the user. So can someone do one thing? If anyone who is connected through the laptop, so please type your Outlook or Hotmail email ID in the chat window. I will send the invitation. Ashish, Pramila, Dipanshu, Jagdish, anyone?
Yeah, I'm sending.
Yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm okay. You see here, suppose I have a user. What I'm doing, I'm going to send the invitation. So you are going to invite this user for which project? Okay, this is the second user. So there are two users or there are two team members. Suppose guys, in my project, I have total 2 team members available. I'm going to add these two. And for which project? Suppose guys, in one organization, you have 10 projects available. You want to allow the permission for particular project. So what you can do, just go and select the project here. As of now, I have single project available, but in real-time situation, if you have 3, 5, 10 project available, you will get the complete list of the project. The project on project wherever you feel you want to provide the permission, just go select and add. In this case, these two users will get the email notification. Okay, this is done. Now, okay, you see here, last access, as of now, they haven't accessed it. Today is the date when I added, and these two are the users. Name is Dipanshu and Jagdish. So this is my project. Name is ERP 360. In case I want to send the invitation to someone to access it, so what I can do, I can pass the email ID. For example, this is Dipanshu email ID, and here we have another Jagdish. You see, these two are the part of organization. That's why by default I got the access here. So these two I'm going to add as a team member for this project. In case you want to verify, click on the project setting. Left side, the second option here we have the team. The team is ERP 360 team. And how many members are available? So guys, for this project, we have total 3 members available. One is the admin and 2 other stakeholders or other team members. Again, I'll take a pause. If you have any question, then please unmute and ask your question. No question? Very good. So guys, let's do one thing. So here, I was talking about the work item. So here we have total 4 type of work item available. This is your Epic. Under Epic, we have the features available. Feature 1, feature 2. Under one feature, there will be multiple user story. And under one user story, there will be multiple tasks. It has one-to-many relationship. Hopefully, it will be clear so far. You see here, one Epic, multiple feature. One feature, multiple user story. One user story, multiple tasks. Okay, so team members I have created. I just created a team where I have total 3 members available. One is the default subscription, second is Dipanshu, and the third is Jagdish. So my team is ready. Now what I can do, I can start the planning. So here in project setting, we have another option available. So this is very important, guys. So project configuration, whenever you start any project, you cannot tell that, hey, what I'll do, I'll deliver everything by end of the project. For example, total duration of the project is 6 months. So you cannot tell your customer that I'll complete or I'll start my delivery in last week. So you have to deliver in different milestones. So these milestones are called the sprint. For example, suppose you have total 6 module available and total duration of the project is 6 months. So what you can do, you can divide in small sprint, and duration of the sprint you can go with the 1 month. Standard duration, Dipanshu or Ashish Dhar, what is the standard duration for the sprint?
Around 3 weeks.
Perfect. It can be 3 week, 4 week, 5 week also, but standard is 3 week. And I have seen 1 week sprint also, 1 week, 2 week, 3, 4, or 5 week, but standard is 3 week. So 21 days will be the standard sprint duration. Suppose guys, the project which I'm working or which I'm going to deliver, over there I have multiple phases available. So in one phase is called the sprint one. In phase one, which is called the sprint one, what we are planning. Suppose here we are planning for the project management or requirement analysis. Okay, this is my requirement analysis phase, and this will start. Suppose it will start from 1st of March. And how much time it will take? Suppose it will take total 1 month. Okay, so here's five guys. My first sprint is requirement analysis. Second sprint is, suppose, infrastructure designing, infra setup, infra and security setup, infra and security setup. Okay, it will start from 1st of April and will complete on 30th of April. This is my okay. The second sprint is infra and security setup. Third sprint is, suppose, architecture designing and documentation. And documentation. It will start from 1st of March, May, and will complete on. It will complete on Friday 29th. Why Friday 29th? Saturday and Sunday is non-working day. So here, okay. Next, suppose guys, I have total 3 phases delivery, or we have to deliver total 3 different features or 3 modules. The first module is called the product master or product management. The first is product management. So in 1 month, we have to complete this module. So it will start from June 1st and complete on 30th of June. Okay. Then second module is, suppose, stock management. Stock management. So it will start in July. So it will start on 1st of July and will complete on 31st of July. Okay. And last one is, suppose the third one is warehouse management. Okay. It will start from 1st of August. 1st August is Saturday. So I'll start from 3rd August. 3rd August, and it will complete on okay, 31st of August. So you see here what I did? I just created a small sprint. Means I'm not going to deliver entire project in single go. What I'll do, I'll deliver my project in small phases. So first 1 month there'll be requirement analysis. Second month, infrastructure setup and documentation. Third, architecture designing and documentation. And the 4th month, product management module will deliver. Then stock management, then warehouse management. So what you guys can do, in the beginning of the project, you guys can decide what is the total team size. Suppose in my team, I have total 3 members available, I and 2 more members. So let me open this Excel. Okay, so here we have total 3 members available. So what I'm doing, suppose per hour billing is $80 per hour and total 6-month project. So let's do one thing, let's estimate the cost. Okay, so here, suppose 3 members are working the cost is okay, the cost will be, so total number of employees working. So here total 3 members are working. 3 members working. How many hours per day? So number of employee multiplied by hours per day. Suppose 8 hours per day. And number of working day in a month. So normally we are working 22 days in a month. Okay. And multiply by your billing rate. So billing rate is suppose $80. And what is total duration? Multiply by total duration. Total duration is suppose 6 months. So the total cost of the project will be $253,000. What is the formula? The formula is, let me type here. The formula is number of team size. Team size multiplied by working hour. Working hour per day multiplied by working days. Working days in a month multiplied by duration. Duration of project multiplied by billing rate. So guys, this is 6-month project, $80 per hour, 22 days working in a month, 8 days per hour, and total team size is 3. So how much, what will be the total cost of the project? $253,440. This will be the budget. If anyone have any question, then please unmute and ask your question. In case you're looking for the monthly, then what you can do, you can divide, this number you can divide by 6 months. So the monthly bill that you have to bill to the customer is $42,240. And overall, the cost of the project will be $253,440. Any question? Ashish, Jagdish, Sharath, Satyendra. Any question from anyone? No. Very good. If no question, then let's start the implementation here. So here, guys, I'll click on the project. And here,
Rather, like, what is the scope? Like, how much depth we learn? Because this is more of Scrum Master work, right?
so this is for project management. So here we have total 6 services available. Tell me one thing, in current situation, which tool you are using for the project management in your organization?
Jira. I'm there.
So here, if you're the part of cloud project, Microsoft Azure cloud project, so you'll not use the Jira. The reason there's some license cost involved. So here we have a service available which is called the Azure board. Azure board is very similar, like 95% or somewhere between 90 to 95% similar like the Jira. So if your company or if your customer is using Microsoft Azure cloud computing, they will prefer to go with the Azure DevOps. If you're using Azure DevOps, you don't need to go with the Jira. By default, the Jira type of project is available here, or a service is available here, which is called the Azure DevOps board. This is mainly used for the project management, same like the Jira. In case you are using the third party, somewhere you'll be saving your code. So here for the code repository, we have another service available where you can save your code, check in and check out. For CI/CD pipeline, we have another service available, pipelines. And for the testing, we have a test service available. And for the artifacts, we have another service available. For the time being, today we are focusing on the Azure DevOps board, which is mainly used for the project management. And here, this is board. The very first time I'm going to open. So you see here, there is a concept available, work item. Work item is whatever the activity you're doing. Maybe it may take 1 hour, 1 month, or 1 year. All these are your work item. So example, these are my work item. Epic, feature, user story, tasks. What these are? These are just work item for me. So what I can do, I can create my work item from here also. For example, you see here, I have a Epic feature product backlog. Product backlog is also called the user story and task. These are the core, work items available. In case you're working during the testing, there is some defect, there's some bug available. That is also a type of work item. Or whenever you're planning to, you're working as a developer, you're working as a tester. Suppose I'm working as a data engineer. Anyone who is working as a data engineer in this group, anyone who is working as a data engineer?
Yes, sir. I am working as a data engineer.
So tell me one thing, you guys are testing also or not? Whenever developing something, who is testing? Who is writing the test cases?
Like testing team is there separately.
If the testing teams, there will be two rounds of testing. One will be done by developers, second will be done by testers.
Yeah, correct. We do unit testing.
Unit testing. So all the unit testing you guys can directly perform here. It's a manual as well as the automated. Both type of test cases you guys can write here. So guys, it will be used by developers as well as by testers. While if I'm talking about the pipeline is used by a DevOps engineer as well as it is used by developer. Nowadays, in current situation, DevOps engineer is playing two different roles. Means developers are playing a role of developer as well as the DevOps engineer. So they are using this one. This is also used by developer and this is used by everyone. Whether you are technical, non-technical, you are customer, you will use it. If you are the product owner, you are the Scrum Master, Scrum team member, or anyone else can use it. So here, one more point. As of now, whatever the cloud resources we are provisioning, so or we are provisioning manually, but it will be governed, it will be controlled, or it will be managed through the Terraform. So these services will be tightly integrated with the Terraform, which is one of the scripting platform used for the automation and configuration management. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to create the biggest level of work item, which is called the Epic. There are two places from where you can create. One is you can create from the backlog, or you can create directly from the work item also. So let me do one thing. Let me start with the work item as the Epic. In beginning, I told you guys, Epic is one of the biggest level of entity. So
yeah, correct.
Suppose the project name is a inventory management system. What it is? It is inventory management system. So here, what I can do, Epic name I can pass, like as this is the Epic, so I'll pass here EPIC. Inventory management system. Okay, and here you're going to assign this Epic to whom? Suppose I'm planning to assign this to Jagdish. Okay, and in case you want to tag, tagging is very important. Region in real-time situation, there'll be thousands of artifacts available or thousands of work item available. So manageability will not be so easy. For the better transparency for the report, for better level of the reporting, I'll suggest you guys to tag it. For example, this is Epic. So you can type here like this is my Epic. And this is for the Walmart. So whenever in future, suppose there are total 20 Epic available, in case and total we have 20,000 type of work items are available. In case you want to search only Epic, just click on the Epic, you'll get all the lists of the Epics available. So when exactly it will start? Are you planning to deliver this Epic in sprint number 1, 2, 3, or 6? So guys, sprint, it will start from sprint number 1 to sprint number 6. So in this case, you no need to select the sprint here. You can leave as it is. And here, whatever the Epic related requirement you have, you guys can attach here. For example, so what I'm doing, I'm using ChatGPT. The reason I cannot type too much. So I'm just using ChatGPT to describe or to feed some detail here. For example, here this is my description, like develop an inventory management module within the ERP system to manage the product. Okay. Plus, If you have some detail available, just go and add all these detail. Now, what is the business value? When exactly it will start? So this epic will start from 1st of March, and March, April, May, June, July, and August, and it will complete in August. Okay, last working day of August. How much effort it will take? So guys, and what is the business value? So guys, here we already have calculated the business value. The business value is 2,53,000. This is the business value. So I'll type this. Okay. And how much effort, how many hours it will take to complete? So hours you guys can calculate from here. Just remove the billing, you'll get the hour. So 3,168 hours it will take to complete. So guys,
So that link which you had shared, I had tried multiple times to access, but I think it is not like
okay.
I'm not able to access.
Can you please share your screen?
Actually, that I have logged
Yeah,
in the different system. Give me just 2 minutes. I will just log in from there also.
Okay, please log in between. I'm continuing here.
Sure.
Okay. So you see here what it,
getting project not found.
okay, don't worry, I'll check. So if you see here I have declared that my project will start from 1st of March and it will complete on 31st of August. The priority is high, 1 is high, and 4 is low. And how much effort it will take? It will take total 3,168 hours, and total business value is $2,53,444. What is the type of criticality? If you have any type of criticality, you can declare here, and this is the business value. And when it will be accepted by customer, there'll be some acceptance criteria. So what you guys can do, you just go and add here. Plus, in case you're working with a team, so in case you want to start the discussion with your team member, that is also possible, you can. Otherwise, what you can do, you can save this here. So you see here, apart from it, in case you want to attach any additional document, you can attach here. So here we have a link available, attachment. Suppose I have SOW, I have statement of work, which I'm planning to attach here. So click on attachment, and suppose this is the SOW document, I'll attach and save here. Similarly, in case you want to follow, whenever any of the team member is performing any activity, you want to get the email notification. So for that, what you can do, you can click on the following button. And finally, what you can do, you can check here. Here, this is my work item number 1, which is called the epic is created here. So this epic is created under the tag is Epic and Walmart. And as of now, the status is new, development is not started. And it is assigned to Jagdish, and the epic name is Inventory Management System. Yes, Dipanshu, now you can share your screen if you're ready.
Sure, I'm sharing. Yeah.
Okay, so do one thing, just click on the join now. Join now, there's a join now button.
Yeah. Okay, I think that Windows has shared. Let me reshare actually.
Okay. Okay.
I think now it is coming.
No, it's working. Yeah,
Mm.
it's working. So guys, I already had given the permission. So suppose in my team, there are total 20 members available. If I have given the permission to two specific members, they only these two members will be able to view or access my project. Okay, so at organization level, what you can do, maybe there are 20 members available, but at project level, I can add 2 member, 5 member, 10 member, depending on the requirement, you just go and add. So as it is working for you, so let me reshare my screen one more time. So guys, Azure DevOps, if you're learning open source DevOps, for everything you have to learn new tools. For example, for the project management, you have to use Jira. You have to learn Jira. For CI/CD pipeline, for the source code repository, for the artifact management, for the pipeline, for the test and planning, for every activity, you have to learn a new tool. And you have to learn the integration of these tools with the Azure services. So Dipanshu, can you do one thing? Can you just stop the screen sharing? Dipanshu.
Yes, sir. Sir, I was just looking inside. I was just searching for Epic inventory
No.
management.
What I'm saying, please stop the screen sharing.
Okay, sir. Done, sir.
Thank you very much. So now, so finally, guys, let's continue from here. So if you see here, our epic is ready. Now what we can do, under one epic, we can create a multiple features. So there are two places from where you can create the feature. Number one, directly you can create a feature and link later on. Or second option is, here we have another property available, which is called the backlog. So you see here I can see backlog. Now, okay. So what I'm doing, either you can view it from the backlog directly from here, you can create, or you can create here and link later on. So I will show you both of the options. For the time being, what I'm doing, I'm going to create a feature under this epic. So here again, open here, we have option available feature. So feature is nothing. Suppose I would say features are just like the module. For example, the one feature is product master management. This is called the product master management. So what I'll do, I'll type here a feature name, ABC, whatever the name you want, you can pass here. And this feature I'm going to assign to myself. Okay. And here, do you want to add the comment here? Suppose, yes, I want to send a comment. So like, dear Jagdish and Dipanshu, please share details with your team members. Okay, so what will happen? Whenever I'll submit it or I'll save it, so these two members will get an email notification from my side. Or if I want to discuss something, what I can do, instead of email, I can directly discuss directly from here discussion part. Now question is, why not to discuss directly over the email? Anyone, any idea? Usually we prefer to start discussion here, not over the email. Why?
Feature we can see what has been discussed in the feature or the in the discussion itself.
There are two reasons. One is, normally nowadays the digital volume of data is higher, so in most of the cases your company will delete your data maybe after 6 months or 1 year. Means whatever the data you can check in your office, in most of the cases your email ID, emails, whatever email you received last year or 2 years back will be deleted. So normally it is either 6 months or 1 year. It depends on the organization to organization. Your data will be deleted from your Outlook. So whatever you discuss or whatever the type of notification you received last year, you'll not get here. So it would be better for the better tracking, for better management. Recommendation from Microsoft is to start discussion directly through the Azure DevOps board. And here it's very easy to track. Suppose you have total in your mailbox, suppose you have total 40,000 emails. If you have to search a specific email related to specific module or feature, it's not easy task. But here you no need to search here. By default, the links are available. Whatever the discussion you want to search, just go and search here. So guys, normally in a production environment, normally in project development, nowadays customers are preferring, or nowadays we are preferring to start the or complete all the conversation or discussion directly through the Azure DevOps board. Data will be available, all your discussions will be available for lifelong. Traceability will be easy and it will not be deleted by system. If you're using Outlook, so manageability is difficult, plus your data or discussion will be deleted after 6 months or 1 year as per the organization policy. So in most of the cases nowadays, the recommendation is to start discussion or complete your all the discussion directly through the Azure DevOps board. Now next is, as this is the feature, what I'm planning to add, this is for the Walmart and feature. FEATURE. This is one of my feature. In case you want to describe the feature here. So whatever the discussion or whatever the requirement you have, just go and type here. If you have some acceptance criteria, like when exactly your customer will accept it. Suppose if it is thorough tested, database design is ready, testing is completed, then only it will be accepted by customer. So, okay. So when exactly it will start? Suppose guys, we are planning to start March, April, May, June. In June, I'll start it. So here, I'll start June. I'll start from 1st of June to 30th of June. And how much effort it will take? So guys, for 1 month, how to calculate the effort? Everything will remain same. Okay. $528. It will take 528 hours. 528 hours. And business value. So how to calculate 528 hours? Means if 3 members will work, 3 members will work Monday to Friday for 1 month, then total number of hours will be 528. So 528 multiplied by $80. So $80 multiplied by $528. So guys, in 1 month, effort will be 528 and the dollar value will be $42,240. What you can do, you can put the dollar value here. Business value is $42,240. And this is related to business or architecture. Suppose this is related to architecture. To support this feature, do you have any link or you have any document available? So what you can do, you can click on attachment and upload the document that you want to attach. Okay, suppose this is the document I'm going to attach. And this task I have assigned to myself. So finally, if you see, we have 2 items available. One is the epic. Under epic, we have 1 feature available. So again, I'll take a pause. If you have any questions so far, then please ask your question. Ashish, Srinivas, Prerna Kapoor, Satyendra Rao, Sarath, Pradeep, any question? Mahesh Vilakanti, Jagdish, no question? Someone joined with the name Devi NM. By the way, what is your real name? Devi NM Teki.
Yes, sir.
What is your name?
Devi Velahi.
Okay. 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 I thought it's a company name.
No.
Anyway, so guys, 1 epic, 1 feature I have created. Let me do one thing. Let me create another feature. So I'm going to create total 6 feature. This is feature 1, or whatever the sequence you want. In case you want to change the name, suppose first month. Okay, one more point here. So as per the plan, I have to create total 6 features. So here the first feature, the very first feature will be requirement analysis. So guys, the first feature is requirement analysis. So here, let me copy here. This is my feature 1. Right. Feature 1 is requirement analysis. It will start from 1st of March. Will complete by end of this March 31st. How much time it will take? Same calculation. Whatever the calculation I told you guys, just put it here. 528 hours. 28 hours and 42,000. 240. Okay. This is related to business. If you have some details available, so just type your detail. Okay. So for the timing, I don't have anything. So what I'm doing, I'm just putting the dummy value. So all the project documentation you can attach here. Acceptance criteria, when it will be accepted directly, you can put here and format also. It's a CMS, very similar like the CMS. In case you want to start the discussion, so Dipanshu, please.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm typing your email ID.
Okay, sir.
Please join team. Customer discussion. From tomorrow. So guys, whatever I'm typing here, Dipanshu will get the same in email notification. So here, the first one is the feature is requirement analysis. This is also done. So if you see here, I have feature 1. I'll change it later on. So I have 1 epic and 2 feature available. Let me create one more feature. So feature I can create, and this will be under the sprint number 2. That is for the infra and security setup. This is the feature 2. Feature number 2. In feature number 2 means in second month, infrastructure will be configured. Here, this is for the feature for the Walmart. And it will start from April, 1st of April. Next, 1st of April will complete on 30th of April. Effort is 528 hours. 528 hours. 42,280 US dollar. And if you want to start discussion, just type here what are the acceptance criteria, and if you have any supportive links are available or documents are available, just go and attach here. Here also I'm attaching a document here. And save this. So 2 features are ready. Okay. Then I'll create the third one. The feature number 3 I'll deliver here. So the feature number 3 are feature design and documentation. Feature number 3 is architecture designing and documentation. This I'm going to assign to, who is Madhuri? Even, oh, sorry. So here, 528 hours, 42,280 hours. Sorry, 40 hours. 40 hours. It will start in May, 1st of May to 30th of May. In fact, 29th of May as 30 the Friday, so Saturday. So I'll go here and save it. So guys, so finally, here 3 sprints are ready. Now 4th is the product management and 5th is the stock management. So let's do one thing. This is the 4th number. I'll modify it. This is for the June. Yeah, this is correct. Product management. Number 4. Everything is okay. So guys, if you see here, so far I have created one epic. Under this epic, we have created 4 features, but there's no direct linking available. You see here, this is the parent, but where is the child? There's no linking available. In case you want to link or you want to assign, suppose these are the 2 work items which is not assigned yet to anyone. In case you want to assign to anyone else later on, that is also possible. For example, as of now, it is not assigned to anyone. I'm going to assign to myself and save this. Similarly, we have one more work item available. This is not assigned to anyone. I'm going to assign to Dipanshu and save this. Okay. One more thing here. These 3 are not tagged, or there are 2 work items which is not tagged yet. So feature number 1, I'm going to tag. This is the feature for Walmart. Okay. Here we have one more feature available. This is also not tagged. Feature for the Walmart. And save it. So very simple. In case you want to get the notification whenever the other team member will perform any activity, in case I want to get the notification, I have to click on the follow button. So far, I have created total 5 work items, but there is no direct linking available. So in case you want to establish the linking between these 5, so what you can do, there are 2 options available. Either you can assign the linking from here, or directly from here also you can link. For example, if you see here, whenever you create any work item, you'll get an ID here. What is the ID for the first one is number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what I'm planning, 2, 3, 4, and 5 will be the part of this one. So what you can do, you can open the parent entity. The parent is Epic. Open Epic. Here we have option available. Right side we have option available. Add an existing work item as a parent, or add existing work item as a what? As a child. Means the item which I'm going to add will be the child for this one. So parent will be the Epic and the child will be number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Add the link and save. So now finally, if you see here, this is the parent and it has 4 child items available. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Any questions so far? How to create the linking? First, how to create these work item and link later on.
Like similar to Jira, what we do, we link the parent, we link the link to any other ticket. I think it's the same feature similar to that.
In beginning, I told you guys why Microsoft introduced the Azure DevOps Board. The reason is Microsoft want or customer want to go with the integrated solution. Just think for a minute. Suppose you're using Azure DevOps. In Azure DevOps, if you're getting everything, then why you'll pay for the Jira? As a customer, suppose you're the customer or you're the client. If you're already using Azure DevOps, then why unnecessarily you'll pay for the Jira? If you're getting the same here free of cost, then there's no meaning to use the Jira. So what customers are looking for nowadays, the customers are looking for the integrated solution. Integrated solution means if it is the cloud-based project, if it is Microsoft Azure cloud computing, maybe it's a data engineering project, software engineering project, administration, or any other type of project. The customer will prefer to go with the Azure DevOps. If the customers are preferring to go with the Azure DevOps, the recommendation will be to go with the Terraform. And they will not use, in most of the cases, the customer will not use the Jira or any other type of tool. Why? The reason, if it is available, same thing, whatever you'll get in Jira, same thing is available here with the proper, better integration with the other Azure services, then why you'll go with the Jira? Clear to everyone? So I'm not saying it's a replacement of the Jira, but yes, is same like Jira. In cloud project, in Microsoft Azure cloud project, normally your customer will prefer, in 19% cases, you will get the recommendation from the customer to go with the Azure DevOps board. If the customer is not technical, no problem. But if the customer technically, if they know, then you have to go with the Azure DevOps. If you're using Azure DevOps, you don't need to use the Jira. The reason Azure DevOps board is equivalent to Jira. Okay. Next is
Aradhe, I have a question before we move further. Regarding the IDs, so can an admin change the ID series, or they will be default starting with 1, 2, 3?
It's a default. There are lots of changes are possible. For example, suppose here I can see order, work item type, title, status, effort, business value. Suppose I don't want to show the tag. I want to show assign to. So here we have setting available. Okay. And in case you want to configure the working day, for example, if you're working for any customer from the Gulf country or Israel, so for them the working day, Friday is not working day. So for them Sunday to Thursday is the working day. But if you're working for the US-based customers, so Saturday, Sunday is the non-working day. So as per the customer location, what you can do, you just go and configure it. Apart from this, in case you want to make any changes at the column level, for example, as of now, we can see order number, title, status, effort, and many more columns. In case you want to shuffle the location, you see here, as of now, it's a work item. Suppose I don't want to, okay, after title, status. Okay, and here I'm planning to add, I don't want to add the area, so remove the area and add assign to, ASSIG, assign to. So assign to, I want to add after business value. Tagging after here. Okay, I'll move here. So guys, effort, business value, and assign to, or in fact here. So work item, title, status. After status, I'm planning to go with assign to. As of now, there's no assign to column available. Just go and save here. So now you see here, this work item is assigned to the users. Now you see here, we have the relationship also ready. So as of now, I have created one epic. Under one epic, we have created total 4 features. Feature 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's properly linked. Earlier, it was not linked. In case you want to create the work item directly from here, you can do it. Otherwise, you can create a work item from here also. For example, suppose this is my epic. Under epic, I'm going to create 2 more work items. So in case you are planning to create a child for the epic, what will be the child for the epic? Click on the plus button, and by default, you're getting add a feature. What is the default? Default is the feature. In case you don't want to go with the default, suppose under epic, I'm planning to add the bugs only. That is also possible. You can. So for the time being, what I'm doing, as of now, I'm doing manually. Later on, in case you want to automate it, that is also possible. One more thing, guys, earlier in industry, there's a specific requirement for the project management. But nowadays, expectation from the customer is that if anyone who is working as a project manager, they should be good in other services also, or other technology or platform also. For example, if anyone who understand or who is good or average in a cloud, you are good in project management, and same time, if you understand or if you help your team member to set up, configure, and manage that Azure DevOps, you'll be highly in demand. So this is the time for the industry transformation. You cannot rely on one technology. If you're working on .NET, Java, PHP, Python, very good, excellent. But same time, you should upgrade yourself in demanding technology. The reason most of the project nowadays, 70 to 80% cloud projects are cloud-based, and out of that, 78 projects, DevOps is used. So it would be better to learn the DevOps. So now finally, if you see this is the epic, under epic, we have the feature available. I'm going to create one more feature here. Okay, this feature is for this feature I'm going to deliver in sprint number 5. So this is for the stock management.
Sir, when I am clicking on my backlog, like I am not able to see that same items. It's because I have not got the permission or added as a sign or something there. That's why.
Also, give me 2 minutes, I'll check.
Okay.
Okay, you see a feature is stock management, and I'm trying to add. How to add? In case you want. Okay, so dear @Dipanshu, please start this feature just after completion of hashtag. Has the completion of what? Completion of architecture designing. So what I want was when the architecture designing will complete, parallelly I want to start this feature. So this message I want to share with the Dipanshu. So what I can do, I can share like, dear @Dipanshu, please start this feature just after the completion of the number 5 work item. What is number 5 work item? Is architecture designing. In case you want, click here and get the detail. Plus when it will start 5th number, March, April, May, June, July. So it will start in July. So guys, you can start from 1st of July and it will complete on 31st of July. How much time it will take? 42,248 hours. Sorry, $2 and 528 hour time it will take. What is the criticality? Is it related to architecture, business, or something? If you have additional link or document you want to attach, just attach here. So this is number 5. This is number 5. So let me add here number 5. And you see here, it's already available under this link. So if I'll close, if the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the 5 features will complete, the entire epic will complete. If the backlog available under the feature will complete, then the feature will complete. Means if the child item will complete, the parent will automatically will complete. Okay, 5 are completed. Now let me create the last one also. So 3 I created from here. Or 4 work item I created directly from the work item, and 2 I'm creating from here. So here, this I'm going to deliver number 5. Sorry. Number 6 is warehouse management. Feature number 6. Sorry. Feature number 6, warehouse management. This I'm going to assign to Dipanshu. This is the feature for Walmart. There's no discussion. I'm going to attach a document only. Okay. And save this. So finally, here, this it's not assigned to anyone. So stock management, I'm going to assign to myself. So finally, okay, and this is not tagged. Here, dollar value is not added. So 42,240 US dollar. Warehouse management. Okay, last one. So March, April, May, June, July, August. So it will start from August 1st. 3rd of August will complete on 31st of August. Document, here I have updated a document. Requirement related document. Priority is high. 528 hours it will take to complete. $42,242 will be the business value, and describe the detail here, and finally save. Here tagging is not done, so let me tag this also. This is the feature under the Walmart. So finally we have prepared 2 layers. One is epic is ready. Under epic we have features are ready. Now again I'll take a pause. If you have any question related to these 2, then please unmute and ask your question. Any question? Okay. No question. Then I'm going to create third and fourth layer. So total we have fourth layer available. Fourth layer I'll create and then I'll generate the report. So guys, here, suppose I'm going to pick the first one, or I'm going to pick up the first one, or number 2, feature number 2. So under feature, what I can do, I can create the product backlog. Product backlog is also called the user story. So here I can create a product log. So here I'll type the name like UC1. Okay, user story or user story. Okay. So in this user story, suppose subscription, activate Azure subscription, Azure and DevOps subscription. This is the first activity. Okay. And how much time it will take? Suppose guys, it will take total 8 hours. Okay, 8 hours. And this task I'm going to assign to Dipanshu. $640 will be the value. And this is related to architecture. Okay, so this particular user story I'm going to assign. Under this user story, okay, this is Walmart, and this is for the user story. User story. Okay, so you see here finally, we have one epic, multiple feature. Under one feature, we can create a multiple user story. So I'm going to create another user story. User story is security review. Security review. Here, how much time it will take? Suppose guys, it will take total 16 hours. $1,280. This is also related to architecture. And this will be controlled under this will be delivered under the sprint number 2, infrastructure and security setup. This I'm going to assign to Jagdish. This is your user story for Walmart. User story for Walmart. You see here finally. So the first feature is activate Azure and DevOps subscription. Second is the security review. Okay. Third is infrastructure. User story, build cloud infrastructure. Build cloud infra. And this is also user story. User story for Walmart. This is also for the Walmart. And this I'm going to assign Dipanshu. Business, and how much time it will take? Suppose guys, it will take total 5 days. Okay, 5 days. So what you can do, 40 hours. 40 hour time it will take, and 40 multiplied by 80, $3,200. Business value will be $3,200. So you have to configure all these. Why all these configurations are required? For the better tracking. You can tell your management whether you are running ahead or your project is delayed, whether the project is profitable or the loss. Everything you guys can track if properly you are adding all the information. Otherwise, in most of the cases, as a team member, as a manager, as an architect, you don't know whether you are running ahead before time or delayed, or your project is a profit in a loss. You don't know. There will not be any better transparency. But if you have configured it properly, there'll be 100% transparency. The system will, the dashboard, the report will tell you who is doing and what, where you are before time, where you are delayed. whether project is a profit or loss. Everything you guys can track it. So finally, guys, what I'm doing, this is the cloud infrastructure. So now again, you see here, I have 6 feature available, but under one feature, I have created 3 user story or 3 product backlog. Under one product backlog, again, we can create multiple tasks. Example, suppose here I'm going to create a task. What is the task? Create. Okay. Create ADF VNet or create cloud provision. Provision Azure resources, not specific name. Azure resources means multiple Azure resources I'm going to configure here, and all these I'm going to assign to Dipanshu. So Dipanshu will be responsible to create all these. Or what Dipanshu can do, suppose Dipanshu is working as a manager, I'm the architect, I'm assigning all these tasks to Dipanshu, and Dipanshu can reassign these tasks to other team members. So here, this is related to Walmart, and this is a task. Okay, how much task is, how many hours are working, whether the activity is related to deployment, designing, development, documentation, testing, or something else. Suppose this is related to designing or maybe development. Are you blocked? Suppose there's some permission, or suppose this is Dipanshu is responsible to complete the provisioning of the resources, but as of now he don't have the subscription, so it means he's blocked. So Dipanshu will not be in a risk. Whenever Dipanshu feel that ideally today it should be completed, but he's blocked because of the unavailability of the subscription. So what Dipanshu can do, Dipanshu can tag that this task is blocked and describe why you're blocked here. If not, then create it. So finally, if you see here under
Sir,
build,
if just to interrupt, sir, for to interrupt, इसमें if we want, we can also put in the comment also, na, that this is a
You-
blocker and because of that I am not able to.
you can. So what you can do, okay, Dipanshu. Anyone can add blocked due to unavailability of the subscription. Unavailability of Azure subscription. Okay, so what will happen? You will get an email notification. Dipanshu, can you do one thing? Can you please share your screen?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, please share your screen. So see, guys, Dipanshu is sharing the screen.
Okay, I am sharing my screen.
No, I can't see anything. Please share again.
Okay. Now is it visible?
Yeah, it's working now. So do one thing. Can you please show your email? Just log into the email. So you see, guys, here. Okay, whenever I'm assigning anything to the Dipanshu, he's getting the email. For example, you see here, default engineer mentioned you in the feature number 2. Whatever the discussion you will perform here, all the discussion will be tagged here. So there are two advantages. One, if anyone who is not logging to the Azure DevOps board, they also will get the email notification over your email ID. This is advantage. One means you'll be always updated. Second, good part is if your emails are deleted after 6 months as per the as per your company policy, if your emails are deleted, still all the conversation, all the documentation details will be available in Azure DevOps board, and it will be available for lifelong. So how many of you know your organization delete your emails, historical emails after 6 months or 1 year, depending on the companies to company? Anyone? If you're the
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, I'm aware.
So in most of the cases nowadays, the companies will delete the, I mean, there'll be job execute on daily basis. It will delete the email or content available in your Outlook or your email if the created date is greater than 6 months or 1 year, depending on the companies to company. Okay, so Deepan, please stop the sharing.
So I should stop the sharing?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
So finally, if you see here, I have a one task created. Let me do one thing. Let me create the task. Now question is from where you can create the task. You can create the task under backlog category, product backlog or user story. So click on the user story plus icon and create the task here. Task is security review. Security review. Suppose it will be done by me, and this is related to Walmart, and this is related to task. In case you want to create the task one by one, that is very good. Suppose it will take total. Okay. These are 2 tasks. Suppose, guys, what I'm planning to create multiple tasks in single go. Suppose hundreds of tasks I'm planning to create in single go. Then how to do it? Suppose as of now, you'll create tasks one by one. It will take time. There's some automated technique available where in single go you can create hundreds or thousands of tasks, which will not take much time. How to do it? For this, here we have option available queries. Okay. So open in a query. What I'm doing, I'm going to run this. And here we have save button. Click on the save button. And I'll type here all work item, all WI. And this I'm going to share under shared queries. After it, here you'll get option to export this to the CSV. Means whatever the work items you see here, all these work items I'm going to export in a CSV format. Okay. You see here, this is my local machine. This is my all work items. I'm going to open. Okay. So make sure what you can do here. I'm looking for the task only. So all other type of work items I'm going to delete. And what else I'm looking? I'm looking for all these work items I'm going to assign to one person or multiple person. I can do it. So here, ID I'm going to delete. Make sure you delete the ID. And status should be to-do list. If the status is something else, it will not work. You'll get the error. So make sure you delete the ID and status should be always to-do. Once these 2 are done, then what you can do, you can create the task. Suppose I'm going to create total 40 or 37 different tasks. The task is 1, task 1, task 2. Suppose we have total 37 type of task. Okay, and all these tasks I'm going to assign to myself for the time being. Okay, status for all the tasks is to do, and these I'm going to tag with the task and Walmart. Status comment is no. Suppose there is no comment, and area path is 360. ERP 360 means it is done. So what you can do, whatever the tasks you have. So normally you guys can, I mean, in case you want to generate the task using the template, that is also possible. So if you have some task available in CSV format, so just save the task on your local machine. Suppose, guys, what I have done, I have created the task here in Excel format or CSV format and save local. Once it is done, then return back to the portal, go to the work item, and here we have option available, import work item. Our question is, all these tasks you want to import under which user story. So you see here, I have a I have a user story which is called the security review, or security review. So under security review, I'm planning to import all those items. Now security review. So let's check what is the security review. So what is the ID for the security review? It's a 9 number. So I'm going to import all the work item under security review. So just remember the 9 number. And here you can click on the import work item. And where all the tasks are available, all my tasks are available in my download folder. So these are my tasks. I'll open and import. Okay, all are imported. So I think there's some issue. 1 second. Save items. Okay, so failed to save. Area path could not found. Task 3 default engineer. Oh, you see, guys, the mistake here. This is the mistake. 360. Area path is incorrect. So project name is ERP 360, and here it is pointing to ERP 361. So this is incorrect. So what we have to do, we have to fix our Excel first. So this is our CSV ERP 360. There's no SS project name as ERP 361. Okay, this is done, and again import it. So guys, again I'm returning back to the portal. Work item. I'm going to import the work item. Click on the choose file. This is my local CSV file. I'll open and import. This time there is no error. If there is no error, then what you guys you can save item. Whenever you save the item, Microsoft will assign, or Azure DevOps Board will assign the ID for your all these work items. These are nothing, just a task. So what I'm doing, I'm going to click on save items, and you see the ID is assigned. Okay, in single go. So what you can do, normally what we do, we have a pattern. Normally in Office, all the work item we create within few minutes. What we do, we configure everything in Excel through a pattern or through the formula and import all the work items, like thousands of work items we are importing in a single go. It's not taking much time. Once it is done, so what you guys can do, in case you want to make any changes, that is also possible. For example, you see here, these are so many tasks from task number 1 to task number 37. Total 37 tasks are available. What I'm planning to add these tasks under particular user story. You see here, there's a user story number 9. Number 9, security review. Under it, there's no task available. You see here, there's a parent available, but there's no child available. So what I'm planning to import all these 37 items under the security review. So how to import? Click here and select all the 37 items. This is option number. Okay, 1 second. Or what you can do, you can open 37 number security review. In security review, here we have option available, add existing items. So my tasks are already available. I'm going to link it. So I'm going to link means whatever the task I'm going to attach, these will be the parent or child. The task will be the task. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Sorry, I think this is task. Security review. Yeah, this is the correct one. So under the security review, what I'm doing, I'm going to attach my all 37 work item. For this, I can click on the existing item. Existing item will be the child. What is the item number? So guys, I'm going to add from task 1 to task n. So here, suppose let's start with the 43, 43, 44, all these tasks I'm going to add one by one. We have total 37 work item or 37 tasks. All these 37 tasks I'm going to add under one of the specific user story. (35, 36, and 37). And then finally, I'll add the link and save. Now let's verify this. This is my product backlog. Here we have the security review. Under security review, we have all the work items are attached. So this is the automated way. Means if you have a pattern alert, based on the pattern, you can create n number of tasks, and in single book you can attach all the tasks under the one of the user story. Again, I take a pause. If you have any question, then please unmute and ask your question.
सर ये एक बार इंपोर्ट का ऑप्शन तो दिख रहा था बैकलॉग में, वहां पे एक्सपोर्ट वाला ऑप्शन नहीं आ रहा था.
Export option is available under the work item. So what you can, okay, work item, what you can do, you can write the query. Either you can write the query here, or here we have option available query. The query is required whenever you want to create further report. Okay, so I already have your query here. Now export to CSV. You see here? Export to CSV. In case you want to change the name of the query, as of now, the work name of the query is all work item, all WRI. In case you want to rename the query, or you want to export the result set, you can. Or you want to send everything you want to send as an email notification to some of the team members or customer or to your manager. So what you can do, in single go, you can send all the work item details in a tabular format. Any question?
Aradhya, you have sorry, you have imported all the tasks for user story, and you open the user story and link them as a child. But linking that as a child is also a manual task, right? You're doing for every, let's say, like you have 100 tasks.
It's totally up to you. In case you want it to be automated, that is that also you can automate. For example, whenever you're exporting it, that time you can link the ID. So it's totally up to you. In case you want to tag during the import, what you can do, you can add the item, and by default it will be linked. And suppose in linking, just think how much time it is taking. Another is, if you are good in PowerShell or in any programming language, through that also you guys can manage it. For example, normally in my team, earlier there was two people, they were managing all these, but nowadays who is managing? No one is managing. It is self-managed by the members, and it's not taking much time. Earlier, there were 2 employees dedicated working on this, but nowadays, a person who is working on the data engineering services, they're the stakeholder, they are managing it. A person who is working as an architect, he's managing, he is assigning all these tasks to the other team members. Means we don't require dedicated Scrum Master or a dedicated person to manage all these, as there are lots of options are available to automate it. Okay. Suppose guys, one task is, suppose in your database, you have to create total 600 tables, 900 tables you have to create. For every table, you have to create a view. So what you can do, somewhere you'll maintain the table name. On the basis of that table name, directly within 1 minute, you can create the task. Means thousands of tasks you can create within 1 minute using the Excel formula and import it. It's a very easy. So this is done. So let's review it from here. So in case you want to link from here, you can do it, plus column name. Whatever the column name you see here, ID, title, assigned to state area. In case you want to modify, you want to add the new column, you want to delete any existing column. Delete means permanently it will not be deleted, it will remove from the user interface. Or you want to change the position, you guys, you guys can change the position also. Or you want to sort it by in a particular sequence also, you guys can decide here. Okay. In most of the cases, in real-time situation, usually we prefer to track everything from here. So now finally, if you see here, we have a epic features, user story, and task, multiple tasks. So I'm not going to add the user story and task in all the features. Once it is done, then what you guys can do, you can create a report. To create the report, you have to create a query. For the query, one more point. Whenever all these tasks will be assigned to the users, suppose I have assigned one task to Sarath. Suppose as of now the status is new. Sarath, suppose it is approved, the status will be approved. Suppose this task is also managed by Sarath and it is committed. So one task is yet to start. Under it, under it we have total how much effort required: 8 hour, 16 hour, 40 hour, and how many tasks are available. We have 2 tasks, and these 2 tasks are not started yet. And under it we have total 39 tasks available, and these are the task details. In case you want to close the task one by one, you guys can change. Or in case you want to change the assignation of the task to anyone, you want to edit the title, you want to delete the task, all these are possible here. Suppose guys, as of now this is progressing, this is completed, and suppose activation of the Azure subscription is completed. You see here, done. Status will automatically change. Earlier it was new status, now the status is approved. For this one, the status is committed, and this task is completed, or this user story is completed. If all the user story will complete, the feature will complete. If all the feature will complete, your entire epic will complete. Means your entire module or project will complete. So guys, as a user or as a team member, what my team member will do, whenever they will complete any of the tasks, user story or sprint, they will change the status here. For example, Sarath is working as a developer and he has 20 tasks in his hand. Today he's completed 14 out of 20. So what he will do, he will change the status, just drag and drop. Very simple. Drag and drop and status will change. Whenever the status will change, the report will reflect. Means the changes will reflect in the report also. How? I'm going to show you. For example, okay. So here we have the work items. Suppose these are some of the tasks. I'm planning to change the status of all these tasks in single go. Then what you can do, you can select all the tasks using the shift button, and in case you want to email to someone, you want to delete to someone, you can. Or you see here we have the task available, security review. Sorry. Press shift button and select which one you want to complete. And here we have 3 dots available. What is the type? As of now, these are the tasks. Do you want to change the type, or you want to move these tasks from this project to any other project? Suppose guys, by mistake you created some of the tasks here. Ideally, it should not be the part of it. It should be the part of any other project. So in case you want to move these tasks or these work item from this current project to any other project, technically that is also possible. Or these task detail you want to send as an email notification to the team member or customer, that is also possible. Or you want to change the parent. As of now, these are the available under the security review. Suppose you want to move under the Azure subscription activation under that category, so it's a possible. Plus, suppose as of now these are assigned to myself. What I'm planning to assign to the Pansu. Some of the tasks now are assigned to the Pansu. Plus, what I'm planning to change the status also. So in case you want to change the status from to do, what is the status? State is currently to do. I'm planning to change to done. You see here, all these are completed. So in single go, you guys can change the status of all the tasks. How? I'm going to show you one more time. From here to 37 number, I'm going to select everything, and all these tasks I'm going to assign to Sarath, and I'm going to change the status. Status either done means complete. Okay, all are completed. We are now returning back to the query. So query, so here we have the query section. What you can do, in case you are planning to create some report for the reporting, you need the data. And here I have 3 parameters available. This parameter is very similar like the parameters available in Azure table storage. In Azure table storage also, we have the very similar type of parameter or user interface available. So what I'm looking for the work item created in last 6 months. So today I created all the work items. So the work item today I created will be considered. And what is the type? So I'm going to select any type of work items we have. I'm going to consider it. And status is any status in any type of work item. It's all the status and all the type of work item I'm going to consider created in last 6 months. Then here I'll click on the run query. Once it is done, then you can save the result. Whatever the result here we have, just save it. Suppose, and whenever you're going to save, in case you're planning to create a report, so save under the shared query. And here you can pass the name of query. Suppose the query name is its name is shared result, shared work item, shared work item. Okay, it's done. Now, on top of it, what I'm planning to create a report. You see here, what type of report I'm planning to go with. Suppose I'm planning to go with the pie chart, bar chart, column chart, or whatever the type of chart you are planning to select, you just go and select the chart. Example, suppose I'm looking for the total work item types, means total how many types of work items we have. And color also for the chart, you guys can select the color, which color you want to go with. Suppose here I'm planning to go with the features will be available in green color, tasks will be available in red color, product backlog will be available in orange color or any other color, or maybe blue color. And finally, the name of the task, suppose I'm passing here, chart name is work item type. Work item, WIM is work item. Work item. Count of. I'll give the count of work item types. Save here. So guys, I have total 51 work items available. Out of that, 41 are the tasks, 6 are the feature, 3 are the product backlog or user story, and 1 is epic. Suppose guys, I want to modify. In case you want to change, just go and change here. Okay. Next, I'm looking for any additional task chart. So okay, suppose I'm looking for columnar chart. So here I'm looking for task work item assigned to. Okay, or assigned to. How many items are assigned to whom? So here, items or work item assigned to. Work item assigned to. So guys, default engineer, this one and this one. Okay. You see here, total 37 items are assigned to Sarath, 10 to Dipanshu, and 4 items are assigned to myself. So guys, whenever there'll be some changes in backend, means whenever the status will change or new item will be added, this report will change. So finally, what you can do, similarly, you can create one query or multiple query. On the basis of these query, you can create a very fancy type of charts. And once all your charts are ready, then all these charts you guys can pin to the dashboard. Let me create one more chart here. So this time I'm looking for stack bar chart. So I'm looking for work item and assigned to, means which work item is assigned to whom. And work item assigned to. This I'm going to change the color and finally save this. So you see here, in case you want to change the type, chart type, you can change. So here epic is assigned to Sarath. There's some, suppose here, if you see the tasks, there are 34 tasks are assigned to Sarath, 6 are assigned to Dipanshu, and 1 task is assigned to myself. Here, the distribution of the features, and we have 1 epic available, which is assigned to Sarath only. So these type of charts you guys can create. Once your chart is ready, then what you can do, you can pin these chart to the dashboard also. You see here we have option available, add to the dashboard. You can select your dashboard here. Suppose this is ERP 360 dashboard, or suppose here I'm going to select and click on OK button. This also I'm going to pin. Okay. Once it is ready, then you can check your dashboard. You see, this is your dashboard where all your charts will be available for the better level of the transparency. You see here? So whenever the new task will be added, suppose as of now we have 41 tasks. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to add or I'm going to import some other tasks. Those tasks, as of now, remember this number 41. What I'm doing, those tasks I'm going to import. So let me do one thing. Let me import the same file. 10 tasks. Import. Okay, and all these I'm going to import under which product backlog? Suppose under Azure subscription activation. Okay, or maybe under build cloud infrastructure. So what is the ID for the build cloud infrastructure? Build cloud infrastructure ID. We will get here build cloud infrastructure is number 10. So what I'm doing, I'm going to save everything. I'm going to save. Okay, it is done. So you can check here, go to the work items. The other new work items. Okay. In case you want to send, or on top of it, in case you want to get some query, you can do it. If not, then you can select your backlog. This is my backlog, or maybe I'm going to select this one. Under this, I'm going to tag. We have 2 items already available. I'm going to add as a child item. You see here? Just select one by one. Or if this ID, the number 10 ID is already there, then by default it will be tagged. You see here? I'm tagging it. We have total 37 work item, which is about to complete. Okay, it is done. And save this. Now let me do one thing. Let me refresh the dashboard. This is my dashboard. As of now, what is the number? 51 work item and 41 is task. Now you see here. So it means whenever in backend, there'll be some changes done by the team member. The report or dashboard also will change here. So why it is used? It is used for the better management. It is used for the better collaboration. It is used for the better transparency. Whatever the features are available in Jira, same feature or similar feature you will get here also. If anyone who already worked on the Jira, for them it will be very easy. Means it's just one day activity. Means within 3 to 4 hours, very easily you can understand and you can start. If anyone who is not work on the Jira, for them maybe it will take 1 or 2 days to learn. Now, finally, guys, it's time for the Q&A. If you have any question. So again, I'm returning back to the deck. So from, as I told you, from next Saturday, the live session means classes for the Azure DevOps and Terraform integration program will start. Why it is called the Azure DevOps and Terraform integration? The reason we are going to cover first Terraform, then Azure DevOps, and then integration of the Azure DevOps with the Terraform. So it will start from coming Saturday. The timing will be morning time, India timing 9 to 11 a.m. IST. Now, finally, if you have any question, you can unmute and ask the question. If no question, then we will conclude the session here. Srinivas, Sagar, Abhishek, Jagdish, Mahesh, Vilakanti, Pramila, Fernando, Sarath, any question? No question. If no question, guys, then let's conclude the session and I'll save the video. Once the recording will complete, I'll save the video in next 4 to 5 hours in all the groups. Okay. Okay, thank you guys. Bye everyone.
Thank you all. Bye.